All right, cool. We're recording. All right, welcome everyone. I'm Tara Truax. I am a Platinum Ambassador here with Q Sciences and a board certified health and wellness coach. I came to Q in December of 2018 and have just had an explosive journey with Q. I was drawn to Q because of a journey with my now 8-year-old son. I found the company because of QMax Q96 and using both those products and the hemp oil, we've just had phenomenal results with him, as well as my own anxiety and depression and my husband's anxiety as well. So we are just super blessed and super thankful to be here, as well as my husband's gut, some psoriasis issues connected with his gut. So we are super thankful. We are super thankful to have created this six-figure income as quickly as we have with such an incredible team. And the reason we've been able to do this is with our very simple duplicatable systems like what we're going to go through tonight. So if you've been invited onto this launch, that is most likely most of you are new, and we want to welcome you, and we are super excited for you. Getting launched properly is key to your business. I was launched properly by Kristen Adams, who was launched properly by Jason White, and we really believe in the systems and duplication of this launch document. So number one, I hope you have your launch document printed off. It was in your digital welcome kit that was emailed to you. It is also in your app, and it is also in your back office under business resources. We're going to be using that launch document as we work through that, and you fill that out tonight. As soon as we're finished, you're going to reach out to your immediate upline, and you are going to schedule a goal-setting one-on-one half-hour time with your nearest upline or bronze or silver or gold or platinum above you to work on setting your exact goals so that we can show you how to duplicate when we get to that section. You're going to fill that in tonight, and then you're going to do that one-on-one goal setting to show you how you're going to do that. And we literally link arms with you, and we walk you through the steps on our very simple duplicatable system, get you reaching out to a few people, and get in place your 2 ambassadors and your 3 preferred customers so you never have to pay for products again, and we can get you to executive quickly. So I'm going to start screen sharing as we move through this tonight. I'm going to show you the steps to fill this in yourself. We won't go through your specifics, but we will go through that one-on-one time when you schedule that after tonight. So after you fill that all in. Now, if you did not print out your launch document, do that later, but get a piece of paper. You will need to write this down, okay? So you will want that pen and paper. So I'm going to go ahead and start sharing. We're going to work through this. And then you can work through some of your exact goals when you do that one-on-one session. So tonight will not replace that one-on-one time. It is very important that you reach out to your sponsor and schedule that one-on-one goal setting, and we make sure you get that attention and that one-on-one time. So your personal website is always going to be your username.myqsciences.com. So whatever you sign into your back office with, so if it is Tara Truax, it's taratruax.myqsciences.com. And that is what you're going to write on your personal website. Why it's very important to note this is both preferred customers and ambassadors have a personal website, because both preferred customers and ambassadors can be Care and Share qualified. So many preferred customers do not know that they have a personal website. And so when I enroll a preferred customer, I always say, hey, make sure you write down your username and password. That way you can always log in. You have full control of your order. You can always check on it, move it, change it, do whatever needed. And then when they come to you and they say, hey, my mom wants to order some sprays, or my mom wants to order some hemp oil, what is my website? All you have to say is, hey, remember when I told you to write down your username? What is it? And they can say, oh, it's Jane Doe. Awesome. Okay, so your personal website is janedoe.myqsciences.com. And it allows us to have a very simple tool to help our people find their personal website. This is something we do not have access to, which is why I always tell people to write down their username and password, because we cannot access that for people. All right, so keep note of that. Now, your ambassador ID number. I'm going to go ahead and switch the screen here. Your ambassador ID number. Anybody in your organization, I'm just going to go ahead and type in my husband's here because it will give you a quick way to show. You can search anyone in your organization By searching in the search bar. Okay, so when I type in his account, there's his account right there. When we enroll as an ambassador, we do not order more than 100 PV on our ambassador account. Okay, we create our ambassador account, and then we enroll our husband or our wife or our dog, it does not matter, as a preferred customer on ourselves. We use our link, we enroll them as a preferred customer, and we order everything over 100 volume on that preferred customer account. It's going to count as one of your preferred customers for Care and Share. And it is going to allow you to make customer commission on that order. We do not make customer commission on our own ambassador orders. Very, very important. Now, when you get silver and above, silver all the way to crown diamond, then you must have 200 PV. But for now, just coming in, just remember you need 100 PV until you get to silver, and then your sponsor will talk to you about it then. So 100 PV as an ambassador, create a preferred customer account on yourself for your husband or your wife, and you order everything else there. So here's my husband's account. When I click on it, I see his ID number. Whenever we are talking to corporate, or if we need help from our upline silver, you'll see the next step on your silver, on your launch document, it says your nearest silver. Please reach out to whoever invited you today and ask who that nearest silver is, whether it's Chastity Van Otten or Kalina or me or Kristen or who else do I have silver? I think that's it in our organization. Everyone has, at silver, you get a personal success leadership liaison from corporate that helps us with the things we need for our team. And it is very important you know who your closest upline silver is. So please ask the person who invited you here tonight. If I invited you, then I am your closest one. So I, even though I'm platinum, there would just be no one between us, okay? So just make sure you know who that is. Now, whenever you communicate, you must communicate with the name and the ID number, just as it's printed here in your back office. When you need something quick, you just placed an order and you forgot something, you want to add it in, all you have to do right here where it says we're online, click that. It's going to fill in this information. The most important part, make sure it's all filled in and you scroll down. If this is not going, it's because you did not scroll down. As soon as you filled it all in and you fill here where it says it's okay to process your data, you click the button and another box will pop up, and then someone will come pretty quick, almost right away. Customer service is till 10 Mountain Standard Time, which is amazing now, all right? So they are here to help you. The fastest way to get help is through the online chat. Now, for your own account, after you've logged in, so everybody's gonna come in, get their ID numbers. You can click, after you've logged in this boxes here, View Business Dashboard. Right under your name, you are going to see your own ID number. Please make sure you know your ID number. You must communicate with that ID number. Now, the other things to note on this for you to know, you can always find your order numbers here. Very, very simple. Any of your customers, any of your ambassadors, anyone in your organization, when you type on their name and you click on them, you're going to see all their order numbers here, and you can always check on them for them. It's an awesome way for great customer service. And then when you're over here, so very important to note, your rank right here at the top will never change. I want everyone to listen very clearly. Your rank here will never change until commissions post. This is super important to note. Commissions post on the 10th of the month. If the 10th is a Saturday or Sunday, it will post on Monday. When commissions post and you went for a promotion, then this will change. When we're going for a promotion and we want to know what we're going, if we've hit it, when these boxes have all hit that number, where it says current paid rank right here, that will change almost instantly. If it's month's end, and there's a lot going on because month's end here is just nuts. I have yet to have a month coming in where it is not crazy, and our month end ends at 12 Central Standard Time. So unfortunately, guys, I'm on the East Coast too. Anyone out here, we do work until 1 a.m. on month's end. But when you hit a promotion, this changes instantly. So if I'm going for my very first promotion of builder, I need 300 total to show up here. I can take 180 from leg 1 and 120 from leg 2. When I see that this right here where it says current paid rank, boom, we'll say builder right away. I know I've earned that $100 bonus, and I get the $50 residual when I get paid for commissions. Now, when commissions post, the lifetime rank will change, and that will happen on the 10th. So do not freak out. Month's end happened. It's the 1st, and it didn't change. That's because commissions haven't posted yet. Okay, very important note. The other very important piece here is your start date right here. Your start date, you have 1 full calendar month from the time you join to earn the first 3 promotions of Builder, Pro, and Executive. And that are these 3 promotions right here for this $100, $100, and $300 bonus. So if you joined on June 3rd, you have until July 31st. You have 1 full calendar month in order to hit Builder, Pro, and Executive. So let's talk about this for a second. Our customer commission. When we come on, we order 100 volume in our ambassador account. We create a preferred customer account for our husband or wife, and we order any extra hemp products there, okay? So I ordered my Q-Core Q-Max Vitalize pack, and I ordered my hemp products on my husband. Now I need 2 more preferred customers for a total of 300 volume. 3 preferred customers with a total of 300 volume, and it doesn't have to be the same. It can be 50, 50, and 200. It does not matter. It just has to total 300. Then my 100 PV auto ship will ship for free the next month. I just pay tax and shipping in our Care & Share Rewards program. If you're looking at your launch document, you're going to see 3 orange bubbles. Those are the bubbles I'm talking about right now. So we come on as an ambassador, we get 3 preferred customers with a total of 300 volume, and our 100 PV auto ships for free the next month. We just pay tax and shipping. This is a huge bonus, you guys. Everybody should come in and get Care & Share qualified because the profit is huge on what that free product is, especially instead of the customer commission. Now, if you have 3 preferred customers with 600 volume total, then your 200 PV, which is roughly $350 worth of product, ships for free the next month. You just pay tax and shipping. So you have single Care & Share, which you'll see on your launch document, and double Care & Share. So that's the first part. Now here is our customer commission. So anything over our Care & Share, any of percentages, we make 15, 25, and 30% commission. You don't need any ambassadors ever to make this customer commission. If you had 1,001 PV of volume right here at 30%, that's $300 you would make back. So that's a really good payday right there just in customer commission. Now to unlock this second part of the comp plan, we are going to, PV is our personal volume. That's your 100 PV order that I just talked about. Now, say I came on and I ordered my 100 PV, I got my 3 preferred customers, and my 100 PV auto ship for free the next month. That free product makes me income qualified, so it's a huge bonus, okay? So that's your PV here. Then PA means personal ambassadors. We only need 2 personally sponsored ambassadors. That means they use your website to enroll, okay? It's not somebody placed under you. They use your website to enroll. You must have 2 personally sponsored ambassadors, and that's it. From Builder all the way to Crown Diamond, that's the only requirement is 2 personally sponsored ambassadors. And then you need your qualified overall volume. Now this is what we're gonna do. You're going to scribble out these zeros, okay? So now for Builder, you see 3, for Pro, you see 6, and for Executive, you see 15. That's going to be 3 orders, 6 orders, and 15 orders. This is very, very simple when we're duplicating. This is how we're gonna get to Builder. We bring on our 2 personally sponsored ambassadors. They each order 50, they each order 100 volume when they come on. They each order 50 volume and their preferred customer account. I have 150 in one leg, 150 in the other leg for a total of 300. I get $50 commission, $100 bonus. Now these 3 bonuses are paid out the following week from when we earn them. So if I earn it on Tuesday, I get paid the following Friday, that $100 bonus into my pay portal account, which you can then have transferred to your bank account. So how do we go further from there? Now I'm going to bring on my first preferred personally sponsored ambassador. I'm going to help them get 3 preferred customers, and we're going to help them by going into 3-way message with them, connecting them with our upline, having conversations, providing information, listening, and supporting them where they need it. When we meet people where they're at, we have great success here. So we help them get 3 preferred customers, so their 100 PV auto ship ships for free the next month. Okay, so now they came on with 100 volume. They got 3 preferred customers. Now they're worth 400 volume. Now we're going to help them get their 2 personally sponsored ambassadors to the rank of builder. So they're unlocking the comp plan. So we know that's 300 volume. So now they're worth 700 volume. Now we're going to do this with our second person. Here, we bring on Joe. We help him get 3 preferred customers. So his 100 PV auto ships for free. And we're going to help him get his 2 personally sponsored ambassadors to the rank of builder. So he's worth 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Executive is 15. We only need 1 more order between your 2 people who you helped get their products for free, and you helped them get their 2 personally sponsored ambassadors, and you are now executive. You have $750 in your pocket, $250 commission when commissions post on the 10th of the month, and this $500 bonus, and $750 for bringing on 2 people, helping them get their products for free and helping them get their 2 personals is an awesome payday. Now, how do we move forward from this? We help these new people come on and get their 2 personals, get their products for free, and get their 2 personals. And we help those people get their 2 personals, get their products for free, and get their 2 personals. When we duplicate that 4 times, you brought on your 2, the next week you helped their people, the 3rd week you helped their people, and the 4th week you helped their people. In 4 weeks, if you helped every single person duplicate exactly the same thing, bring on 2, get Karen share, and get 2 personals, you would actually be bronze, which is right here. You would have 100 orders in your organization. You would have 50 orders in one leg and 50 orders in the other leg. That's what this is right here. You would get a $1,700 paycheck when commissions post. You would get $2,500 bonus when you maintain it for 2 months, paid out over 2 months. And we will get $200 towards our financial freedom movement. And the FFM movement is our bonus program that pays towards a debt or a retirement plan of your choice. The company makes a payment on your behalf every single month. So me as a platinum ambassador, I make $15,000 a month. This next month, I will hold it for 3 months. So I will start getting the $17,500 payout. That will be paid out over 3 months. And I get $400 paid towards the credit card that I have them make a payment for every single month for in my name, which is a fantastic bonus. So on your launch document, it says your goals. There's a weekly, a 30, a 60, and a 90. Right now, I want you to look at this green box right here that I'm circling. I hope everyone can see this, my little cursor. It's not that dark. But this green box where I'm circling. And I want you to look here within the next 90 days where you want to be income-wise. Being realistic. If you have 5 to 7 hours a week to work your business, you cannot expect to be making $15,000 a month in a 5 to 7 hour a week business time frame. But 5 to 7 hours a week, you can absolutely 100% get to elite in 90 days. Absolutely 100%. If you're talking about bronze, you're talking about 10 to 12, maybe 15 hours a week working your business. And then once you hit silver, you're definitely at 20 to 25 hours a week. And then it kind of expands up here. Once you hit platinum, you're working about 40 hours a week. So those are our hours. We are our own business owners. I'm working right now. It's 9 o'clock at night. I took a huge break earlier in the day. I can work my own hours, but you do have to be realistic in the time you are going to devote to your business because you are a business owner. We don't believe in MLM leaders here. We believe in creating smart business owners. You're smart with your money. You're smart with your finances. You're smart with your team. You're smart with your business. And so be realistic. So in 90 days, where do you want to be bringing in? Because if you write this down, we can show you how to break it down. Okay? So go ahead and write down in 90 days where you want to be at here. keeping in mind whenever you're looking at the comp plan, we're paid the volume here. Hi, honey. Sorry, it's bedtime. Okay, love you. When you have the volume in the left green box, you're paid what's in the right green box, okay? We just need those 2 personally sponsored ambassadors. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the launch document. So you filled in all this part on the top. Now let's talk about your why. This part is very, very important. The reason being is we all love money, but so many of us have negative connotations around money. We've seen money abused. We've seen people that make a lot of money not do nice things. Some of us think money is bad. Some of us really, really want it, but we can't keep drawing it in for whatever reason. Money is one thing that has such a deep root for us, and many of us, it comes from when we're children. But the greatest part about this is ultimately it's not about the money, because we don't die with money. It's about what we want to create with that money, the relationships we want to do to create, who we want to be with our children, what we want to create in our lives that money allows, that ultimately is your why. And so a lot of you, if you've been on here before, I'm sorry, you may have heard this story. If you're not, this will be new to you. But a big piece of my why, when I first joined in December, I was on the phone with Kristen Adams, and her daughter came home from school and was very, very upset. There was a little girl, or a child, I'm sorry, at school that got the special lunch. And you get the special lunch when you have acquired too much debt on your card at school, and that's like $100. And then basically the special lunch is a roll and milk. And her daughter was devastated. And so Kristen went to the school, and she not only paid off the debt for that child, she paid off the debt for the entire school so every child could have a school lunch. I bawled my eyes out, because at that point, I was borrowing from one credit card to pay off another credit card to have enough room on a credit card to buy groceries for my family. Going to a school and paying for another child or children's lunch was not on my radar, though I wanted to do it, I was not able. And so I made it a huge part of my why, that I have enough excess not only to buy the groceries for my family, but the groceries for other families as well. And that drives me. And when things are hard and things are tough, I think about that. That's where we donate our money. That's where it really fuels me, because I want every child. I can't even imagine being a parent and not knowing where my child was going to eat that day. And there are plenty of people out there that are in that space, and I can help. So that is my part of my why, not my only why, but that is part of my why. That's how clear I want you to write this why out. To spend 10, 15 minutes in silent. Really see your business. If you did not see my call, my training on Monday night for Marielle's call, ask your upline to share that with you on designing and creating your business that you design. That drawing in, that you're designing your business with the best people that suit you and creating an awesome experience, because this is your business. You get to create it however you want. Now, moving in here. So when you do your goal setting, your upline is going to ask you about that why, so make sure you've written it down. Okay, very important. This section right here, this is your rinse, dry, repeat cycle, or we call it the laundry cycle. Kristen Adams has done a phenomenal video. She's actually going to re-record it because she did it a while ago on this system. But we call it rinse, dry, repeat because if you stick to everything in step 2 and you only do this, you will be as successful as me, as Kristen Adams, as Kalina, as Chastity. You will be successful quickly because we just duplicate, okay? And this is all it is. We talked about the bubbles with my fingers. Yep. All that is these bubbles right here. These green bubbles are my fingers. These orange bubbles are my other fingers. That's that simple. We're going to stick to this system. We're going to pique people's interest. We are not going to throw up Q all over people. We are just going to pique their interest. Once we get them engaged, we are going to listen and provide information. Invite them to a QIQ. Every Tuesday night is our QIQ presentation. Invite them to a QIQ. What are you doing tomorrow night? I'm super excited about something I'm just come into. I'm so excited about how I can live in highest service to the most people. I want to share this with you. What are you doing tomorrow night at 9 o'clock? Invite them to that QIQ. excuse me, if you are not in the QIQ, please make sure your sponsor has added you to that QIQ, all right? Then that's what the webinar is. They attend that webinar, then great, I'll follow up with you at 9:30 as soon as it's over. What excited you the most about that? We always want to key into their excitement. Really, that's amazing. What questions can I answer for you? That is a fantastic question. I would love to introduce you to my friend Kristen. She is going to be able to answer that for you. You do not have to be the expert ever. You're brand new. You don't have to know anything. That is a really great question. I'd love to introduce you to my friend, whoever your upline is. And then you go and you ask your friend, your upline, hey, I want to introduce you to. Remember, when we're doing three-way messages, we're introducing friends. We're introducing people. We're in real life. Don't get weird and awkward. If you act like a weirdo, your business is going to be weird. I'm just telling you, you really, really, really want to introduce people how you introduce your friends. All right? So I want to introduce you to my friend. And then she comes in, hey, Tara, this is my friend so-and-so. She has a question about this. Would you be happy to answer that for her? Or would you share your story about so-and-so? I would love for you to hear your story on and connect people how you would introduce your friend at a coffee shop. You wouldn't sit two people at a coffee shop and say bye and walk away. That's an awkward blind date. We don't want any awkward blind dates, okay? I'm telling you, when I get dropped a message like this, I'm like, oh man, because it's very hard to recover from. We want to introduce our friends. And then your upline's going to come in and share maybe something simple from the app. Everything we share is going to come from our app. If you have not downloaded the Q Connect Pro app, please make sure you have. Make sure you are in our groups. You're in our Q Tribe. You're in our Q Life. You're in our in the Q Fit with Coach Amy. That you're in our groups. You're in Q News, and that you have that Q Connect Pro app. Ask your sponsor if you haven't. And then your upline is going to answer those questions, and you are going to listen and you are going to learn. You don't have to say anything. Just be a fly on the wall in the message or on the Zoom call. I love to do Zoom calls because I can connect, especially about the business, because it's easier to talk comp plan when I can screen share. And then your upline is going to say, are there any other questions I can answer for you? If not, let's get you a product testimony, or let's get you those first few bonuses. We know if somebody's going to be a preferred customer or an ambassador, whether or not they want to make income. Preferred customers and ambassadors get the exact same pricing. So the only reason anybody's going to become an ambassador is if they want to make an income. Now, remember, we only have one full calendar month to get those first three bonuses. And the people that walk away from those first three bonuses are the people that need it the most. So if somebody is not ready to get on a launch call within 24 to 48 hours, and they are not ready to get into about at least three-way messages with you, they're going to be a preferred customer. And you're going to say, let's get you a product testimony. Let's start you as a preferred customer. You can get a few preferred customers as a customer. And then at that point, you can upgrade to be an ambassador so you do not miss out on those timely bonuses. How does that sound? Most people are great with that. And I'm telling you, it takes the pressure off you dragging dead fish through the water. We are not forcing people to do a business here. We do not have wholesale shoppers here. The only people coming into our organization to do the business are here to do the business. It's a game changer, you guys, especially in a volume-based organization where every customer and every ambassador counts the same. We can really meet people where they're at. So meet them where they're at. It's a true blessing, seriously. And then we repeat it again. And that's all we do over and over and over, sticking to the tools we have from your app. You do not have to be an expert. Watch the videos on QMax, Align, QBiotic, Q Omega. The new Q Trim will come out on Monday. You can watch that when that comes out. The Vitalize. If you watch that, you guys, watch the hemp. Watch the long hemp and the short hemp. If you watch those, you have enough tools you ever need. I use the comparison hemp video in your app. If you don't know about the comparison hemp video app, watch it. You don't need anything else. That gives you enough to answer anything you need and to get them into that three-way message, and it will keep you inspired big time. So here's your goals. You've already written those in. They will break those down when you do your one-on-one. Your Fab 5 are very, very, very important. Again, if you missed my training on Monday, please ask your sponsor, because I went into really good detail on how to really reach out to your Fab 5. Your Fab 5 are going to be 5 people that have massive influence in your church, influence in your community, people that are loyal, that have a big following on social media, who have great vibes, or who you truly love. These are people who you want to be on vacation with on our corporate vacation, which was to the Dominican Republic, but has been changed because it's not safe there to go now, but it will be somewhere else. Or when we're in Orlando in September. These are people, when they come up the aisle, you want to reach out and hug them. You do not want to turn and walk the other way. These Fab 5 are going to be at the top of your legs. These are the people you want to bless the most. And when you reach out to these people, I say, write down 5 compliments you love about them. And I say, you know what, Joanne, you are incredibly inspiring. Your community adores you. I see how hard you work. And oh my gosh, I know that truly you want to be home with your kids. And I see that you've been struggling. I know from what we've talked about. My friend Tara has been able to create a 6-figure income in 10 weeks, and she's to be able to stay home with her 3 kids. You inspire me so much, and you remind me of her. I would love to introduce the 2 of you and let her share her story with you and see if it could be a good fit for you. I tell her why she's going to be good at this. I tell her why I want to connect her to somebody that is doing it like her. And I tell her, remember, everyone wants to know if this will work for them, if they can do it too, right? Or if they have support. We're here to show them that from the beginning. So connect them, and that's how you're going to do those Fab 5. And they're very, very, very important that these are the people you place at the top of your legs. Remember, we're paid forever deep in our organization. The people at the top will be blessed the most. So get them in those spots early. Important notes here. Q News is our corporate Facebook group. Every Monday at 12 Mountain Standard Time, Jake Spencer goes live. You never, ever, ever, ever miss a Monday call. This Monday is our CEO call. The first of every month is our CEO call. Mark Wilson goes live. They do all the promotion announcements. We have a huge promotion this Monday, which will launch our summer QFit promotion, which is huge. So you do not want to miss Monday's call. But they go over any back orders, any shipping stuff, anything we need to know country-wise. We are opening some new countries. It's really exciting. We have new countries opening in July. All of that is addressed on our Monday call. Thursdays at 10 Mountain Standard Time in Q News is Winning Your Thursdays with Sarah Spencer. Sarah Spencer is the head of our financial freedom movement. She is a phenomenal business coach, and she has been in the industry for, I don't even know how long, an incredible amount of time, and her coaching is so valuable. The other place to note in Q News is in December, Jake Spencer did the 12 Days of Christmas. Type that in the search bar and watch all 12. If you want to be a strong business owner and you do those 12 days of Christmas, it will drastically change your business and set you up for success as a smart business owner and not an MLM leader. And I'm telling you, if you run your business as if you have a brick and mortar storefront business and someone walked in that door, it will change your business forever. We're not dropping websites. We're not sending anywhere else. When someone walked in my storefront business, I paid $60,000 for that store, and they walked in, I'm going to ask them how their day was. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to listen. I'm going to see a need. I'm going to provide information. I'm going to point them in the direction of what could be a good fit for them. And when they choose that, I'm going to say, that is an amazing product. That's an amazing choice. Let me help support you. Right? We are here to support and serve just as if someone walked in our storefront business. So remember that. Watch those Q News 12 Days of Christmas. Huge, huge, huge. The bulk order training in there is very important. If you plan to do any bulk order training, bulk order sales at all, you must watch that training. The other important groups are our Q Tribe. Our Q Tribe is our team, all of our teams. If you're on this call, you're on our team page. That we have 3 platinum VP of sales that run that page, as well as several other leaders in there. Both Kristen Adams, Tara Sarconi, and I all help balloon over, and it's your closest resource to 3 VP of sales, which is phenomenal. Also very important, in the event section in there, we post all upcoming events. We post the recordings, and in Zoom trainings, that whole team page is broken up into units, so you can click on units and you can break up into the units there. That's where the rinse, dry, repeat cycle video that Kristen Adams did is in Q Tribe under that spot, under Zoom trainings, and also in the albums. If you're a photo album type person and that's how your brain works, which that's how mine works, under Zoom trainings, it's all listed there, and all of our team recordings are there too. And then Monday nights at 9:30 Eastern time are Marielle's team calls. Marielle is the top of the company. She's Black Diamond. She is above Kristen Adams in our sponsorship. And we are on her team. If you are in this call, you are on her team. And Monday nights at 9:30 Eastern time are her team calls. And those recordings are posted under a separate graphic for Marielle's team call. Other important notes, Facebook groups that we've mentioned, QIQ, that is where our QIQ presentation happens every Tuesday night at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. And then Thursday nights are our launch, 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. Saturday mornings are our launches, 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. Sorry, I get really confused. So we will get people launched, get people into the IQs, follow up, get them enrolled, and get them launched right away, and repeat that cycle through the week. Our last important Facebook group to note is our Q Life. That is our testimony group. Anybody can go in there. Customers and potentials can go into that group. They just must approve the ad, and you can tag them in testimonies. Phenomenal support there. Our next leadership summit, we just finished Bronze Academy last week in Salt Lake City. It was a phenomenal week. Our next leadership summit is connected to our next corporate convention. If you just joined, it is in your best interest to go in your back office right now, click on the events tab, and get your tickets to Impact in Orlando. Impact is September 26th, 27th, and 28th. September 26th is Bronze Academy. That is our next leadership summit. Bronze Academy, you must be bronze or above to attend, and it is leadership training. The 27th and 28th is actual convention. All of it still takes place in Orlando, at the Hilton Orlando near SeaWorld. This hotel is sold out. There are neighboring hotels you can get rooms at. Tickets right now are $99. We are a huge events company. Everything changes at events. I know for me, my first event was the Change event. That was my first convention. I'd been with the company for 6 weeks. I was blown away. I'd been with several companies before where I'd been to lots of conventions. And I had never, ever experienced anything like this, where I was learning actual business training, from how to pull proper tax accounts, to how to create proper business accounts, to how to properly taproot, to how to work with different cultures. I didn't know a lot of this. And this was all taught at the Change event. Also, things about the endocannabinoid receptor system, things about the brain. It was a phenomenal, phenomenal 3 days. You must get to events. They truly say you are not an ambassador in this company if you do not go to events. You are not, because you're not getting that training. Nobody opens a business and doesn't know how to run it. You need to get to that event to become a proper business owner. So log in, get your Change event, your Impact event ticket, September 26th, 27th, and 28th in Orlando. Your list here. We are not a niche market. Our products cover everything from animals to children to seniors, and everything in between. We have studies on them, right? The QMAX has 33 third-party studies on mental health, and they span children to adults to seniors. Same thing with our products, right? Mocha hemp is phenomenal for dogs. We have a new pet hemp coming out that will be coming out soon in the summer. Our Q Rest is coming out. Hemp bottles are coming out in the full-size bottles, which is super exciting. We have our Q Trim coming out. We have our whole Q Fit line coming out with $25,000 worth of prizes coming out this summer, which is huge. And it is not a weight loss challenge. It is a fitness challenge. It's completely different. So everybody you know, I have dog owners on my list to 80-year-old grandmas who knit. Okay? The hemp helps their hands and their focus. And they tell everybody, because this is what they do, right? Share the products and share authentically. I have cream in my purse. I have gotten customers in line at the grocery store because they're complaining that their wrists hurt. And they're like, hey, just try this. And they rub it in, and by the time they check out, they feel better. Remember, be a product of the product. Carry products with you. And always, I never, ever, ever use hemp alone. I'm always using it in public, right? just by that, what are you doing? What is that, right? Have you heard of CBD? Yeah. Well, what's the difference? Try it, right? It's super easy. You don't have to know a lot because it speaks for itself. So keep adding to your list. Very important, guys. If you have 20 people on your list and 20 people tell you no, and I'm telling you 20 people will tell you no, okay? And that's it, you will feel defeated. But if you have 100 people on your list and 20 people told you no, I promise you, you'll keep going because you still have 80 people to talk to. And you're just going to keep adding to your list. And just by default, by the time you get to about 50, some of the people in the beginning will have joined you just by nature because they see what's happening. Okay, so just keep going. No just means not right now, right? So the last part of this, which is super important, is our FFM. So I mentioned the FFM bonus. In Q News, you can see Sarah Spencer in Q News. You can click on her name, send her a private message on Facebook, and tell her you're a brand new ambassador and you would love to schedule a appointment with a financial advisor. Every single ambassador in Q Science gets a financial advisor that helps us. It has been huge for us, from getting our retirement accounts into index funds that don't have fees, to helping us pay off our credit cards. I shared my financial testimony at Bronze Academy of what they have done for us. We have a credit repair company called Recredit, and Leanne is phenomenal for helping repair your credit so that you can get proper credit. That we have a new student loan program to help people that are in trouble with their student loans, to help them with that. So if you need support, everybody should send Sarah Spencer a message. My financial advisor is Adrian. I work with him. He's been phenomenal. And ironically, I went to high school with him, so I've known him since we were kids, which is super weird, by the way. But they're fantastic for the resources of what they can do for you. In your app, you can type in FFM or you can type in Finance 101, and you're going to see their financial freedom movement video that talks about index funds, and it talks about smart saving and proper debt balance and all of that. And they're very, very, very helpful to teach you new habits, because finances are a habit just like everything else, right? We have health habits. Getting us financially healthy is just as important. So I hope this helps all of you tonight, that you filled it all out. Everybody that's on this call tonight, please reach out to your nearest upline to schedule your goal setting right away. So you've all been on the launch call, you're all ready to go. Let's get you your goals set and show you how to exactly duplicate for your personal goals, whether you just want to get to executive in 90 days or you have big goals of going platinum in 90 days. We are here to run with you, link arms with you, and teach you each step of the way to get to your personal goals. All right, you guys, good night. This recording will be posted in Q Tribe for anybody that missed it, all right? Everyone have a great night.